Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I'm Farmer Alex. Well, not yet. But I'd like to be.
What do you want to farm?
The best animal, and I want to get rich.
Well, maybe we can help you.
How to Get Rich.
Make the Best Animal by Danielle Schweitzer
And Alexis Knight.
In short, you can't.
There are no hard and fast rules. I know you're shocked, Mr. Farmer.
But if you want to try anyway,
use the systems approach.
For this, you look at traits. A trait is any observable or measurable characteristic of an individual, and there are two types: measurable and observable.
The measurable traits include milk production by dairy cows. You can see here that these 3 cows have different levels of milk production.
They produce black milk, which is perfect for the black milk market.
There are also observable traits, like these pigs have different skin and coat colors.
These ones are named after different types of cookies. You'll need some brief definitions before we continue. Phenotypes and genotypes. Phenotypes are observed categories or measured levels of performance for a trait.
Genotypes are the genetic makeup of an individual found in the DNA.
Phenotypes are things that you can see with your eyes, whereas genotypes are things that you can see with microscopes. The formula to make phenotypes is P equals G plus E, which is phenotype equals genotype plus environment.
The environment is another factor that you must consider when raising animals. For example, a duck should not be raised in the desert. A duck should be raised in a pond.
So, now that you've known how to make phenotypes, you're going to have to look at what system you're providing. Systems have interdependent component parts.
The component parts include the animal, like this sheep, the physical environment, like these grass hills, the fixed resources, like the access to a ram for breeding, and economics, which include all factors that you must consider for paying for within this entire system.
One of the economic factors will be the preventative health program that you need, which is a plan that you need to keep your flock or group of animals healthy before they get sick, which will be much more expensive for you to treat.
Some examples of items within your preventative health program include vaccines, which prevent disease, parasite screenings, which help to prevent parasites or recognize them early, dewormer, which helps to get rid of parasites, and many other options recommended by your veterinarian.
Next, once you've picked out a species that you would like to use, you're going to need to look at your genotype by environment.
You need to pick the best breed for your environment. For example, polar bears live in cold snow, while grizzly bears live in the forest. You would not want to put a polar bear in the forest and a grizzly in the snow. Not sponsored.
So the best animal is best for the end user.
This includes the breeder who wants to keep them for future breeding, pet owners who just want a pet for themselves, and all people who eat food. We should specify that this is only animals.
So, lastly, you also have to be careful of looking for distortion of breeding objectives, otherwise known as fads.
Fads are bad. For example, if you're a wheat farmer and watermelons become wildly popular, you should not change to growing completely watermelons, because you will have to destroy your entire wheat field and add new nutrients and spend a lot more money to raise these watermelons. It would be a lot more cost effective to raise wheat instead.
Wheat is good year-round. So, how do you get rich?
You can't. We are farmers.
Bum, ba, da, bum, 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 bum. Again, not sponsored.
I'm Farmer Alex, and I approve this message. Oh, hello there.
Global warming may be taking my environment, but your day is coming.